So Calakmul is a site in the state of Campeche. It's an incredibly beautiful place. There are tons of buildings inside. It's yet to be like totally excavated. There's still like people there trying to uncover and rebuild a fair few of the buildings. So you don't have access to the whole site, but you do have access to quite a lot of it. You can go by yourself, but I highly recommend going with a tour guide. We went with Abel. I'll link his Facebook page down below. He's just a local guy who lives in Spujil, which is the nearby town. He grew up there. He studied in the US for a while, and he worked in the US for a while, so his English is excellent. He also speaks Spanish, and he's learning French. So yeah, I mean, he was a great tour guide because not only did we get to learn more about the site, but we also got to see tons of animals. He was like an expert at spotting like toucans in the trees. We saw like footprints for jaguars. We saw tons of different types of like little rodents and other types of birds. We saw wild boar. It was amazing. It was a truly, truly incredible tour. And we would not have spotted any of these animals if we had not gone with a tour guide. So it's definitely worth it if you want to spot some more animals. And just learn a little bit more about the sites. You could easily get lost in this place. Although there are signs, it's very confusing. We kept circling back around and I felt like we were seeing the same building and we'd be going up somewhere totally different. So we are in Calakmul. This is a ruin site in Campeche, the state of Campeche, but actually like it's closer to like the Yucatan. We rented a car in Bacalar and now we're on a tour. But it's a really small tour. There are Luke and I and one other girl in the car with the tour guide, Abel. I'll put all his information below. It takes 2 hours from Spujil, which is where we spent the night and where we'll spend the night again tonight. He picked us up there. Yeah, it's further than I thought, for sure. We stopped a lot though to like see loads of animals. The road in is like 40k from when you like kind of pay at the start till you get to the ruins parking lot here. And yeah, it's so beautiful. It's just forest, it's just jungle everywhere. We've seen a few different animals. We saw a toucan, lots of other birds. There was like a rodent-esque animal that I don't remember the name of that he spotted, but I didn't see it. So yeah, I'm really excited. We're gonna check out the ruins, explore those, and then we're gonna go for a hike through the jungle, which is gonna be so cool. So I'm really excited to explore and see what we see. This is a totally different place for me. It's a Mayan ruin, by the way. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, let's do some exploring. Unsurprisingly, I'm sweating. That's the story of this whole summer. We have climbed up to the top of well, not quite to the top of the biggest temple, and the views are amazing. Over here is Guatemala, and you can nearly see like one of the sites, I guess. He said it's a little bit cloudy today, so you can't see it, but on a clear day you can see to like another one of the Mayan sites, but that's in Guatemala. Pretty cool. So many mosquitoes. Like, people said there were mosquitoes here, but it's like swarms everywhere. When you get to the top, there's not as many, so it's nice. And there's a little bit of a breeze. But when you're walking down around, like down there, oh my god, so many mosquitoes. So many mosquitoes. We wore shorts and t-shirts. Most people here are wearing pants, like loose pants and loose long sleeve shirts. And you definitely need bug spray. A lot of mosquitoes. many buildings here. Oh, the wind. Every time we go up one, there's an even better view.
There he is. He's a jaguar.
Oh, hello.
Imagine a jaguar has
You
come
want
to
to see
take
in
you.
action?
Yes, I'd love that.
That's the alpha male. It's the only one who's responding. It's marking. Y es el árbol más grande de México. Llegan a crecer hasta 50, 60 metros de altura. Y con una envergadura bastante.
You like everything, which is not really cool in here. Hey, venomous?
No, not really. If they will bite, they will hurt, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, he furry on his little butt.
What's that?
Now I'm about to show you something that we did at the end of the tour on the way home at sunset. We went to bat caves, which are unique. It's slightly difficult to see in the video. I left the sound in so you can hear the bats, but there are literally thousands of bats that come out of the cave, and as they come out they swirl into like almost like a tornado-esque kind of shape, until they like reach up out of the cave and like escape for the night. They do this every single night. They do this. It's so fascinating. There's one little albino bat who's super white, and you can see him as he escapes out. It's a really cool experience. We're wearing masks because it stinks of guano. And yeah, it was a cool experience to see the Mother Nature doing something so different, something I've never seen before. So worth a stop if you're self-touring, or if you want to tack it on to the end of a tour with a bell. I highly recommend it. Our tour cost us 1,400 pesos per person. We were picked up in Xpujil at our hotel in the morning at 7 a.m. It included tons of food for lunch, more water than we needed, and it was nice and cold because he brought a cooler that kept the water really nice and cold. And then obviously all the sights that we saw, including the bats, and he brought those face masks, which was awesome. We didn't have anything really extra to cover our faces with, so that was really well thought out. And yeah, he brought us back to our hotel that evening, and yeah, I highly recommend it. 1,400 pesos is roughly $70, just under $70, I believe. So yeah, it's certainly not cheap, but it's a truly amazing site, and if it's something that you're interested in seeing, it's definitely worth spending a little bit extra, because it also includes all your entries to the park, of which there are several different points where you have to pay to get in. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.